Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we're going to continue on with the Reno Control Mage. Here you are. We actually played a little bit of the Beast Druid just to get kind of farther away again from rank 11 because we want to sit on the rank 10 and below. We're also on our win streak too, so if we can win this, we will be rank 9. So I figured we'll do maybe this deck testing, maybe another one on the Control Mage, see if we can fit in a couple more cards, make it run a little bit better. And then once we feel comfortable with the deck, we'll go ahead and we'll make the deck guide on it, where I'll go into a little bit more detail why I have all the specific cards I do inside of the deck. And it should be good. It should be good. It's a really interesting, really fun deck. Maybe not the, the highest of tier decks, but fun nonetheless. And that's what kind of I'm going for on this newish channel. Maybe not as super competitive and high ranked, but it'll still be fun and kind of off the wall decks that definitely will be able to perform well. Again, maybe just not tier 1 status where you're just kind of stampeding Kodo all over everybody. So we could go with the Jeweled Scarab into a solid 3-drop because that's what it'll give us, or we could go with the Babbling Book. I think we're just gonna go with the Scarab here, as it will allow us to curve into 3 quite nicely. Ooh, Magma Ranger, I'm feeling the power. Or we go with Spawn, or we could go with the Darkbane. Spawn and N'Zoth doesn't look that bad. But Darkbane is obviously the most, just the best card out of the group. Plus she's golden, and she's a legendary. So it's like, how do you not pick this card, right? So we could go with the Babbling Book and the Doomsayer, or we could just go with the Darkbane, and I figure we just go face. There's no reason for us not to. Us trading into this 1-1, there's not really a win for that. He's going to make this trade on his own, yeah. And there's the Doomsayer, so how do we combat that Doomsayer is the question. I'm not really sure. If we play anything, it dies. There's not going to be a spell that we'd want to use. Yeah, probably running the N'Zoth variant. We could go with the Ice Block, or we could go with the Ice Barrier. I figure the Ice Barrier might be a little bit better. I suppose the Ice Barrier might be a little bit better. And we're gonna swing. No reason to play the Babbling Book or anything like that just yet. So if we would have picked, what were their other options? A Spawn and N'Zoth, and then the other one I don't think was very good either. I was thinking if one of them had Death Rattle or something, but I don't think they did. Wild Pyromancer, interesting. So he thought maybe it was a duplicate or a copy card. So I guess we could play our Doomsayer here and ping face, right? We could go to Value Town and then play the Blizzard next turn, because 2 of his cards do have that 2 HP mark. So Tome into Blizzard next turn really doesn't feel that bad. What would his turn 5 play be? He hasn't used coin yet, so he could coin into a solid 6-drop, which Blizzard wouldn't take care of, but Tome could give us something. We take unnecessary damage if we go ahead and do that, and it also stops him from playing that, which allows us to play Babbling Book into the Water Elemental. So I actually like this. It sets up for a little bit better of a play. We'll take the value while we can get it. It also sets up a really bad Solemn Vigil on his behalf, because normally he Doomsayers in Solemn Vigil, but he has no creatures now. True Silver Champion. I'm confused. He could have killed the Doomsayer. Do we do this? I don't think so. I'm kind of scared. Should we? Just balls to the walls? I mean, when's there going to be a better time? What is he going to play on 6? Obviously, Solemn Vigil is always scary. But besides that, what could he play? What other spells in his deck? I guess he could go into like Ivory Knight, and Ivory Knight could get him like Lay on Hands or like some really good spell. But when is gonna be a good time to play this guy? I don't know. Because we go Water Elemental Millhouse, or we go Babbling Book Water. Fuck it. We go in. We go in. We see what happens here, boys. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. What do you got? Oh boy. Oh, there's the Ivory Knight. So he's looking for the dank spell. He's looking for the dank spell. Heals for 4. Consecration. What else heals for 4? Blessings of King. Hammer of Wrath. Oh god, don't cycle him into another spell. Don't cycle into a spell. Nah. Okay, it looks like there's the attack there. Alright, so it looks like we'll go Babbling Book into Tome. That extended value. Ooh! So we actually could go... Wow. Ooh. Ah. That was pretty sick. So we get Tome and then we get Polymorph and we polymorph Tirion. Easy. Alright, so Peacekeeper, not a big deal though. We play this card for the freeze. So how are we gonna deal with what he's got? Blizzard doesn't look too bad. Fallen Hero, ooh. Blizzard actually seems pretty good. Fallen Hero, ping, swing, swing, and then we don't even tome. So what if we tome? I mean, Blizzard is fair game. It's not a whole lot of value we're getting by Blizzard, though. And if we play the Fallen Hero and ping, then we're not going to be able to play Tome. And I think this is a solid turn to play Tome. But we just need to make sure this contacts hits face to freeze him. But then this is only 2, that's 3 damage. We don't get to kill that. Guess we see what we get from Tome first. Frostbolt's good. Cool. It worked out pretty well. What about Cone of Cold? Could we have played that? No, we only had 3 mana. We're gonna polymorph that. Did we get this from the... We did get polymorph from the Tome, right? Yes. So we still have another polymorph in the deck. But we kind of want to polymorph this because of Tirion. I think we're gonna go with this right here. I think we have to save polymorph for Tirion. I don't think there's a way around that. I figure if he thinks we have polymorph, we would have used it. Oh no, he actually is gonna concentrate so he can kill the. Okay. It's not too bad. Oh, he's playing Anyfin. Oh, then we should have polymorphed that. I was thinking he was playing N'Zoth. He hasn't given away anything yet. Okay, okay. So, I mean, Bran into the double Faceless seems pretty good, and that'll be 8 mana, and then we have 1 left over, so we can swing face and ping that. It seems pretty good to me, or we could just go with the Faceless into the Blizzard, which is also okay. But I like the Bran. I like the Bran combo. It's pretty good. This water elemental is putting in work, put him in the dirt. We also could have gone Cone of Cold Faceless, but I mean, all of these targets are something he's going to want to kill. Like, he wants to kill this guy last. We also could polymorph the War Leader. Oh god, Equality Conch. This is what I was scared of. But he already played 1 Pyromancer and he already played a Conch, right? So we were just hoping he didn't have that set of cards. So the Ooze can kill that, and this polymorph kills the other one. Fallen Hero Ping doesn't deal with that. I think this is okay. Another Ivory Knight. Heal for 10. That's probably the 3rd Anyfin that can happen, which is bad for us. Cone seems pretty good. So unfortunately we can't Drake into Cone. Theoretically, we don't have to Blizzard next turn. We could just swing and ping. Just go for the Drake into the Conjurer. Do we play the Conjurer first or do we play the Drake first? So we have 5 damage here. We're missing out on 1 damage. I mean, we could also Blizzard. That just feels bad. Elise was one of the random legendaries. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I think we just get the Elise to just get the map in our deck, or do we just hold off? Because we have 5 and this needs to do 1 more. So theoretically, we also need to ping. So this isn't just enough on its own. So I think we just have to... I don't think we play the Elise. Pretty lame turn. So he is playing N'Zoth too? What the fuck is going on here? So he's playing Murlocs and N'Zoth. So he's playing my deck. I'm the only asshole that would play both of those. Alright, so I guess we can go with the Conjure. This is a hard one. Polymorph Boar is just good. Shatter's good. I think we're gonna go Polymorph Boar. And then we can Polymorph Ping. We don't even need to ping this, the 1/1 sheep, so is using this even worth it? This one was generated at a tome. He doesn't need to know that. Okay. The only thing I didn't want to do this is because he can swing the sheep in and consecrate, and then this can't value this because we want to swing the 6/3 into the 5/7 and then ping that down. Fuck. God. That's why I wanted to use this polymorph, so we could ping off the sheep, and he couldn't do that because dealing with a 5/7 is annoying. That's why I took the other polymorph, but I didn't want to have to use it on that. I guess we could just Drake and... I mean, we could Drake and Blizzard. We could Drake and Fireball. Man, that sucked. Should have used the cheaper polymorph, but I wanted to go for the... We use 1 polymorph, and the only way we could get the other is... And he also plays Elise? Holy shit! He's more control-y than we are. Fuck. That's so annoying. Oh my god, this guy is too much. It's too much. It seriously is just too much. Oh my god. The reason we're gonna attack this because we can ping it next turn. And it can't attack. And if he doesn't want to hit there, then that's fine. There's the War Leader. I think we're gonna polymorph board this War Leader. Or we could polymorph board the Chargers. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. Flame Strike's pretty good, but we want to save this for the Murlocs. So I think we're gonna polymorph board this. So it just doesn't die. Feels bad to do that though, but... So his Anyfin doesn't get value. We had to do it. Because right now, if he Anyfins, his guys are going to have 4 HP. If we didn't, they would have 6. Because they do 2-1. No, they would still have 4, but I don't know. It might have not been worth it. We'll see, we'll see. So we'll just Cthulhu here. Baron's also an option, but Cthulhu's good. So now he's gonna Anyfin. Well, Anyfin doesn't do it because he only has 2 Anyfins. He has 2 Murlocs. Oh boy. So we've got time. So how do we plan this out? So he still has to pop the block, which means if we kill, he could pop. If we Mana Worm Flame Strike, he gets 2 chargers, which is 8 each. If we do this, I think we polymorph the 4/2. This makes it so when he Anyfins again, he still only has 1 charger, so he can either pop the block or kill a minion. I think that was right. So he's only gonna get 3 Murlocs. Oh, he's gonna Sylvanas, okay. Coin, heal for 10. Oh, fuck. Ooh, the Reno is clutch. But we need to kill Sylvanas, so we'll actually have to... Yeah, there's no way to do this nicely. So I guess we... Attack. I mean, we do put him at 10, and then we could Reno, but then he could get really favorable trades. That's good. We could Baron. That's too greedy. Oh my god, this game is fucking intense. Oh my gosh. Put your faith in the light. Uh-oh. We're running out of resources, folks. We had to use the polymorphs when we did. Alright, so we can play Medivh. We would ping. I mean, we could swing face, or we swing Reno, swing 2, keep 1. But I really... Get back. We keep a... Yeah, I think we do. He can't afford to take all that damage. Because next turn we're just going to be able to Flame Strike, and that's going to give us a 7-drop. Oh gosh, don't draw the monkey, don't draw the monkey. Actually, even if he draws the monkey, equality is good, so we should have killed the 1/1, and he draws the monkey. Holy shit. It's too good, man, too good. So even if we Flame Strike, that's only 5, so we have to even swing the weapon charge into here. Unless we Doomsayer ping. But then he swings this weapon charge and that into there. Buys us an extra turn. And a weapon charge. And maybe we can get that Flame Strike down. Fudge. Well, that's not good. I don't know, guys. This is sketch. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a close game. Oh man, the Chromacus is crazy. That was a good weapon he got. He's gonna have to swing the weapon into that. I guess we could have pinged that, put it at 5, and then ping would have killed. Oh my gosh, the Saga taunt. So instead of pinging face, we should have pinged Chromacus, because then we could have done more damage to it. But this actor actually worked out pretty well. Oh man.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Go, pings, go. How many cards? 2. So we have to live 3 turns because he would be 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, we don't have 3 turns. The legendaries he's getting are fucking insane. Like Chromagus, Alakir, Sagath. Like fuck. We can't compete with this. But you know what competes with anything? Fucking Firelands Portal. Ah, there is no hello anymore. There it is. Fuck you, mate. Dude, we had to get a break somewhere in there. So like, what was he was playing them like? We always get like paired up with these people who are playing like some crazy fucking control shit, guys. Like N'Zoth, Murlocs, and Elise. That is so much. You either play N'Zoth Paladin, you can play some Murloc Paladin, you could throw Elise into the N'Zoth Paladin, but playing all 3 of them. Like, how many games are you actually going to be able to get off N'Zoth, and Anyfin can happen, and an Elise? I don't get it sometimes, man. I just don't get it. Do we hold the Flame Strike? That just seems too greedy. We'll keep the Water Elemental, though. Alright. Absolutely insane, folks. Only at rank 10 do you see this kind of shit. I feel so bad for you guys. Like anybody who like gets stuck around ranks, I want to say like 8 to 14. That's like the most. I don't know what the fuck goes on in that. It's like purgatory. It's not heaven. It's not hell. It's just like this weird mixture of just stuff that shouldn't work that works. Like I have no idea. I just have no idea. Like that deck will beat. Like I said, there's decks specifically built for the control matchup, and that's just one of them. That's just one of them. I give some like some, what is it called, priest that will run like the double entomb, double mind control, N'Zoth, Yogg. Like they'll literally just run all 5, 6 plus drops, and that'll be their entire deck. And then they go against aggro, they instantly lose, and they accept that. But when they go against control, they play these 45-minute games where they like it's 100%. It's so hard to lose those matchups when you have double mind control, all this stuff, but you just lose versus the aggro, and it's insane. Like they'll take the 75% loss rate just to be able to grind out one of the crazy decks. It's like it's so strange. That was a really nice draw for us there, because normally we would have literally just pinged, but now we can coin into there. We can hold on to it and go like boom, boom, and yeah, it's fine. Coining into the Water Elemental seems good, or Fireball, depending, of course, on what he plays. Arcane Intellect. Okay. So we'll coin into the Elemental. It looks like we're probably playing some form of Tempo Mage right now, which we're definitely not. But when you draw a pretty aggressive hand like this, it works out well. These Doomsayers will come in not so handy though. So there's the Cone of Cold. That's pretty good. Turn 4 play. Nope. Turn 4 play. Rip. So that's a good card, just not right now. So next turn's Azure Drake for sure. Cone of Cold not only allows him to ping this, kill their 1/1, and bought him time. It's pretty good. We'll play the Tome later. We need to just keep developing the board. Keep putting pressure down. And then later on we can switch gears. Okay. Okay. And he gets Arcane Blast. Okay. That's still gonna live though. So what do we do here is the question. So we could... I mean, both these have 1, so we know they're getting pinged next turn. But we either play Azure Drake, make double trade, but we need to ping in here. So I think or we could go with the Doomsayer and just play this off, but I think it's fine to just play the Lightbane. We're gonna go ahead. Which one of these do we value more? Probably the, what does it matter? Because there's not enough to kill this, so this automatically has to go there, and then both of these have to die. So, Okay. So I guess we could have better turned with the Doomsayer. Just set up for like an Azure Drake, but I think this is fine. Another Arcane Blast. The Arcane Blast came from, okay. Frostbolt? Okay. So we can go with the Doomsayer Ping. Next turn we could go with the Azure Drake Ping, or we could go with the Firelands Portal. I think he's gonna let it die. Unless he really wants to waste another Frostbolt Ping or a Fireball Ping. Which would be decent for us, because then we'd still need a target for Firelands Portal. So if he kills it, it's okay. If he doesn't kill it, that's okay too. He could also Azure Drake Frostbolt. That's always an option. Azure Drake Frostbolt would be good. So he's gonna go with the Tome, see what he gets out of that. It's a good amount of value from him. What you gonna do, Alex Bally? Alright, so he's gonna let it go off. So it looks like maybe Azure Drake Ping is better than just going face with Firelands Portal. Because this can actually do trades against creatures. Oh, he's going for the kill! Going for the kill! Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit, son. We got lucky. Mark this down in the books, folks. We just got fucking lucky. I'm so happy. That's it. We're good. We're good. We don't have to. That's fine. All right. Got my RNG for the day. Granted, it was going to get polymorphed, but we still got our RNG out of the day. Is he going to kill the boar, or is the boar going to make contact? The boar is not making contact, folks. He did spend an entire turn doing nothing, though, which was nice. So now we get to play Azure Drake. Azure Drake draws us a Chromacus. Wow, that's good. So imagine if we Chromacus get double Medivh. Whoo, hot diggity dog. Medivh into Tome, into Tome, into Tome, into Tome, into Fireball. How you doing? But I think, oh man, why do you have to get a Polymorph? At least it was the boar instead of the normal Polymorph. I guess that's a bright side, because then he had to use Arcane Missiles too, which was actually in his deck, not came out of Tome. So there's his Drake. If this can stick a turn, we can win. Maybe our Drake will stick. I think a Frostbolt's gonna happen. If not, he's setting up for a good Flame Strike. What? Interesting. Okay. So we could go Doomsayer. I don't like Chromacus by himself here. So I guess we could go with the Tome to the Doomsayer. We can either ping face, or we can ping the Drake, and if he decides the Drake wants to live, the next turn we can Arcane Blast ping it too, which is an option. So I think the safest play is just to ping the Drake. It makes it think, first of all, why would we ping it if we have Flame Strike? And also, if he doesn't build up the board, he just like uses like an Arcane Blast and swings. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Where did Ronan come from? He just plays it. Okay. Polymorph? No Polymorph. Well, this Flame Lance is getting used. I almost wanted to go Mirror Entity, so Flame Lance has to happen here. Or we go Fireball Ping, but the Flame Lance is fine. And like I said, we're gonna have to kill this dude. We need to set up a good Mirror Entity too, so we might go like Tharzan, Mirror Entity, and then Chromacus costs less. Imagine if we didn't use our Arcane Intellect yet, then we could Chromacus Arcane Intellect, draw 4 cards. Okay.
Let's make magic.
Flame Strike, our Mirror Entity looks pretty good. To our 19, we're doing just fine. Doing just fine. We also could have gone Fireball Ping.
Let's make magic.
Okay. Drawing a tidbit of cards there, brother. Alright, so I don't think that guy's gonna live. Soul Survivor. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I thought he was living again. I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. We're gonna set up if he wants to go. But the Flame Waker with this guy works out really, really well because the pings are gonna make 2/2s. And if he decides he wants to go ahead and go face, then the block is gonna pop, and then we can just Reno back to 30, and then we're good. So I think this is fine. Oh boy. All right, so we're definitely gonna have to fireball that dude. So he has one fireball. Make a bunch of 2/2s. All right, there's 1 2/2. Hit Hogger again, please. There we go. Flame Waker hit Hogger. Oh. Okay. Okay. So he has 2 fireballs in hand. Hit Hogger again, please. There we go. Hit him again. Hit Hogger. Oh, okay. So we know we're going to be fireballing this. That's like an absolute going to happen. Then this goes here. This goes here. Do we play Bran? I mean, we give him a good flame strike though. Like if we play this, he gets a good flame strike. I don't like him having a good flame strike, and there's really no point to play it, so I don't really see why. Like we're not heading into any good battle cries next turn besides Reno. Going to 30 twice is pointless. Our hand is so much value. Emperor, Chromacus, Reno, Rag. There's the flame strike. Okie dokie. So we can just drop Rag here, basically. And ping face. Hopefully Rag either kills one of these so he can't pop the block. Or if it doesn't, then we can just Reno, because he's going to be pushing a lot of damage face. I wish Rag would have killed one of the creatures, but he did not do so. Polymorph? Alright, so he's popping block, boys. This is the final Kit Kang kaboom. So we'll go Jackson into Polymorph 2/4? Or do we just keep it up? I think keeping it up is a mistake. We could go block again and then Emperor. But I think that'd be silly. I think it's fair to poly one of those guys. So we're just gonna hope he doesn't also play Medivh. Because that'd be ridiculous. So Chromacus into ping probably. Just keep playing big threat after big threat. Pyroblast, wow, that's... He's going in. Good thing we have another block, right? Keeping it alive, making trade. Wow, no trade, just goes face. Okay. I'm honestly contemplating going with the ice block. I don't even know which one of these to kill, the mana worm or the flame.
How much?
Kind of want to see what we can also. Yeah, we're gonna go to Bran and to Book. Blizzard's pretty good. Pyroblast from Tome, and he already used the fireballs, right? He doesn't have double fireball. I don't remember. I mean, if he doesn't have double fireball, Blizzard is by far the best thing. I don't know if he has double fireball though.
How much?
I'm gonna make the assumption he does. Oh, I'm not positive, but we're just gonna play it safe. I don't care about this extra 2 damage. Thar isn't into fireball. Sorcerers into fireball. Just kidding. Missiles. All right, don't hit face. Don't hit me face. Don't hit me face. Don't hit me face. one hit face, 2 killed creatures, pings. Okay. Yeah, alright, so we definitely have to Blizzard. And then what can we do besides Blizzard? We can draw. Or we can ping. So it's either... I think it's fair to draw. Because if Blizzard for 2, that's 2, and then the ping is 1. So... we make this trade now because if he gets a spell, then we can't kill this. So we attack this now. Because if he gets a spell to kill Bran, then we're in a bad shape. Wow. Well, looks like he wins. Jeez. I mean, he doesn't technically win yet. Because we can ping this and we have 8 mana. So what do we do? Do we just hope Rag hits something? Right, we just hope that Rag hits Rag has to hit Emperor. God, what a bad way to lose, folks. What a bad way to lose. I'm trying to think back at other things we could have done. The turn where we played the ice block instead of developing or whatever. Oh, he just top decked the fireball. What a fucking BMer. So, what could we have done different? The fireballs we could have paid attention to more. So instead of playing Ice Block, we should have played Blizzard then. What else? Everything else I thought was pretty good. Trying to think back at any huge turns, but I can't. Like, we had so many value legendaries, but the whole game we were just worried about dying. And the turn we went to 30, and then he took us back down to 12, and just one turn was not good either. Alright, so keep Frostbolt. And keep Blood Mage is bad. And we can keep Intellect for the draw. It's kind of too slow. We need Doomsayers. There's Reno again. That's nice. I'll have to look back and see. I'll rewatch that game and see where we could have gone and made different plays. But I felt like we definitely should have won that game. Like, we renoed, we were at 30 HP and we had 2 ice blocks. How the fuck did we lose? Like, seriously, how do we lose? Like, I'm just sitting here trying to think of what I mean, we had 2 lives and 60 HP. And what did he play all game? I mean, at one point he had the double Flame Waker, and we definitely... We did the Flame Strike when we could have fireballed and did something else, so that might have been better. Questing Adventure is pretty good. The Wolf Rider is decent. And the Rager is okay. Only because his weapon can't kill it. His weapon can kill the Wolf Rider, but we actually do a decent amount. It also can trade. Questing's good because then we can, like, coin Frostbolt, but we want to coin out Emperor. So I think Wolf Rider is, like, the best thing here. For just trading purposes. It's basically a Frostbolt. Ah, oh, man, that feels bad, man. It's a fun deck, though. I just wish sometimes we were on... I don't even know. It definitely... I want to hear comments on that last game. I want to hear comments. Because by any means, I always want to try to improve no matter what I'm doing. And I think that game, we could have done things to improve. We're just going to Wolf Rider here. I don't really mind it because he's going to end up taking 6 damage from a 3 mana card. And we also have the next play. No, we don't, but it's okay. We have Fireball, Frostbolt, we have Emperor, got Faceless. Our hand is telling us that we're going to play some big things. That last game. Pillager, Frostbolt, ping it. Next turn, coin Tharzan. Hopefully he doesn't get Shadow Striked. Flame Strike, we're gonna save that for when he uses the Auctioneer and conceals it. We have to save for Flame Strike for Auctioneer Conceal. The problem with Flame Strike though is if he decides he wants to like Auctioneer Conceal on the turn he also Van Cleefs and makes his Van Cleef like an 8/8 or a 10/10, that's gonna be hard to deal with. That indeed will be hard to deal with. Coin Faces Summoner is also very good, but I think the Tharzan puts on a little bit more pressure, especially if he can't deal with it. Maybe he'll have a dry turn. He's thinking about whether he should... Okay, Azure Drake. Okay. So I guess we just coin Tharzan. Pretty good hand to discount. We got Flame Strike, Medivh, Blizzard, Reno. There's the Auctioneer. There's the coin. Throw down the Conceal and end your turn, please. Oh, fuck. He's got the whole prep arenas. Here comes the Abyss, of course. He doesn't even give a fuck unless he got the Conceal, too. I was hoping this whole thing... Oh, the Cold Blood and the Conceal and the second prep. Let's see. And the second prep? Please do the Conceal as well. Yes. The thing I wanted him to do about the Conceal is because that's a huge amount of resources he just used. Alright, so now we just Flame Strike. And then we play the Guardian. Whew, that was good. I mean, it wasn't good. I was hoping Tharzan would live, but...
Give me a quest.
Questing Adventure, definitely have to fireball that. Which means we will be playing a 4-drop. Wow, he's just going all in. Okay, so it looks like we'll be blizzarding that. This guy. So much. So much. Oh my god, what the fuck what is the rogue class turn into, folks? Like, what is this shit? Does everybody who play against people on ladder, like, does this, like, the turn with the Auctioneer, prep, double prep, Conceal, Azure Drake, Cold Blood, into literally Questing Adventure, Conceal, makes him a fucking 12-something, drops Tomb Pillager into the Arcane Giant. Like, what are these turns? It's fucking phenomenal what people get. So he has essentially 14 damage. So we have to Reno. And then we just lose. Because if we don't Reno, you better believe he's got the remainder of the damage. Oh, we have duplicates in our deck, the Doomsayers. So it was better to play the Summoner there. That was my mistake. That actually was my mistake, but that mistake does not change the remainder of this game. Like, it's absurd. It truly is absurd. To me, anyway. Because I watch the tournaments all the time. And, like, the guys, they'll make these very risky moves sometimes. They're not even that risky, just normal plays that people would make. And, you know, they don't get punished. And then we take a look at some of the plays I make, some of the safest plays we could possibly make, like, you know, as long as he doesn't have the double prep Auctioneer on 6 into the Vis, Cold Blood, and Azure Drake, into the Questing Adventure, Conceal again, double into Arcane Giant. Like, what the fuck? Hopefully I'm not alone. I can't be alone. I mean, you gotta... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. They got me fucked up. I'm on tilt again. We gotta take another break, boys. We're taking another break. All right. I'll see you in the next episode, of course. I'm Rob, and happy whatever the hell day it is.